Wow, never saw this on YouTube, did you? This is a first. Marauders, welcome back to the channel. I'm almost speechless. What a beautiful machine. Pioneer Motorsports in Chaffee, New York asked me to look at 2024 Polaris Xpedition Northstar Adventure. The Adventure is, I believe, the completely enclosed unit. And it is, man, picked out the right apparel for this demo ride. Beautiful vehicle, just a beautiful vehicle. Again, Polaris is leading the industry, and it shows in this vehicle. As much as I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of videos on YouTube with this machine. You think the machine, it's big, don't get me wrong. I'm so glad they kept this at 64 inches wide, or that's the genre, the type that they're going for, because that should fit on most of the trails I ride, especially the forest trails. Just give you a quick walk around. I believe these are 30-inch tires on the machine. You can go give you a close look at the tire. Yeah, they are 30-inch by 10s by 15, 5 lug rims on it. Love the, again, Polaris, the suspension just kills it. Just an amazing, this Fox suspension they put on, heavy duty front end. I think that has a Razor Pro front end on it. The diff is the Razor Pro. Again, on the rear end, 2-inch receiver on it. This has the new Razor XP engine. I want to say it's about 115 horsepower. Not going to hammer this machine because it's brand new, no miles on it. I don't want to bother it. I'll show you an interesting detail, which not everyone shows you. This is interesting. So that looks like your reservoir, your overflow for your coolant. And then here's an area where you could store tools or some type of bag if you can squeeze it in there. That's kind of cool. And it goes on the same way it came off. Fit in the notch and put you there. And you just slide it back and it's back on. The intakes are up high on it. I believe that's the engine intake. No, I could be wrong. That might be the CVT intake, and the engine intake is on the other side. You can't really see the engine. You have to go in the back of the machine to see the engine. Open up the back. Nice, huh? Talk about an SUV. Very solid tailgate. Those seats fold down. I'm probably going to have to show you that. I think this compartment, this is some type of mat in here. Remove it. I think this comes out for access to the engine. These are accessory rails on the side. Again, full enclosure like an SUV. The seats fold down. I have my camera gear in the back. We'll get on the other side. Big deal, guys. Power windows in the rear. That's the power windows. Actuators for the rear are down there. In the cab, very truck-like, Jeep-like. It's actually phenomenal. There we go. I thought the steering wheel was out all the way. Tilt and telescoping wheel. JBL sound system. Of course, it's got ride command on it, which is the best in the industry. Look at this here. Very nice. The seat is very comfortable. Ton of headroom on the inside. I'll give you a look on the inside. Don't know if there's much more to see. This window comes out, will pop out on it. They give you in this package a 4,500 pound plus a bull bumper on it, but you can add bumper winglets off to the side. I'm sure you can put tow hooks in there. Pretty neat. Let's go on the inside. We'll give you a look on the inside and then take it for a drive. See what it's like on the inside of it. So the rear seat folds down. I'm assuming this is the release for it. Oh, there we go. The rear seat folds down, and I was interested in doing camping videos in this, and I don't know how comfortable I feel camping, but I want to see if I can get in here. Maybe I can't get in here. Wanted to see if I could lie, and you know what? There is plenty of room. If I had a pad, so I could lie in here. If you can see that, I could lie in here. So with my boots on, I'm probably 6'2", 6'3". I could sleep in here with that back door open. Wow, nice bit of headroom in here. Let's shut this. Wow, never saw this on YouTube, did you? This is a first. I hope the doors will open. So, wow, and you have surround sound. You have speakers in the rear, plus 2 large speakers in the front, plus a subwoofer, plus small speakers in the corner. And you couldn't fit a sheet of plywood in here, a 4x8 sheet of plywood. But I could sleep in here actually quite nice, frankly. Sure, this is my most attractive side, but I could sleep in here. Very nice. And for what it is a lot of headroom in the back. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I proved this point. Let's get in the front. Once I'm in here, the knee room is good. The seat is comfortable. Let's hit this window. That is rich. That is really, I'm in the way. See the window switch? That is really rich. Visibility in the back is excellent. Excellent. There's your roll protection. Nice headliner. The seats are comfortable. Now, could I go to California in this back seat? Probably not. Could I ride for a day out on the trail and I'm big. Come on, guys. You know how big I am, but someone could ride very comfortably in this back for a day or two on the trail. Very nice. And look at the room you have for gear in the back. I shouldn't have looked at this machine. I shouldn't have looked at it. I shouldn't have come down. A little tight for me to get in and out of the back seat. Of course, you know I'm not small. Fuel filler. I'm not going to get into the specs. You can see that online. I might put some up. I'm not going to do that. Oh my God, ton of room to get in and out on the inside. The seat was all the way back when I did that, and I have plenty of leg room. Interior is just amazing. Of course, ride command, heated and air conditioning vents, defroster vents, defogger vents, lower floor vents. The subwoofer is here, if you can see that down in there with my camera equipment. Love the big controls, which Can-Am had big controls like that for their heating and air conditioning. I should turn the heat on. Very nice. Tilt steering wheel. Here's the window controls. Here, dual 12-volt outlets in this compartment. Glove compartments here. Lower armrest on the door, which is pretty good. It is in sport mode. I'll put it in high. You know, I gotta lock. I want to lock that back window. I don't want that flying open. Not believe how roomy this is. Look at the headroom I have. Look at the headroom I have above this. I don't think the seats recline. I think it's forward and back, and that's it on the seats. Our test area. They built an event center here. Again, thank you to Pioneer Motorsports in Chaffee, New York. I'll put their information in the video description. I'll show it on the video. Please contact them if you're interested in this machine or any Polaris. I think they have definitely Polaris. I bought a ton of Polaris and Can-Am products from them. They also carry Yamaha, Suzuki. I don't think they carry Kawasaki. And I think they carry CF Moto off-road equipment. I'm going to put that was in. Well, I'll give you a little bigger shot in sport mode. Take it up to the front. Sport mode. Now I'm not riding this off-road. I'm not getting it dirty for them. I'm not going to run up their lawn. We're in the fall. This thing, anything I've heard about the suspension on this unit, it's spectacular. And it feels it. It is quicker than I thought it would be. It is quicker than I thought it would be. This is a heavy unit. It's not a light machine, but the engine pulls it fine. It's a little noisy in the cab. I'm going to put it in standard mode. Let's put it in standard mode. So this engine revs up. Now I got to test that. I want to see how far this engine revs up. I don't know if you can see it. Up to almost 8,000 RPM. Now this is in comfort mode, not performance or sport as they call it, and it's very nice. Beautiful. Let me show you this tilt wheel again at a better vantage point. Certainly an adventure vehicle, isn't it, people? Winch controls are in the dash. Here's your comfort, standard, sport mode. your single turf mode, 2-wheel lockout, 4-wheel drive, windshield wipers. Button is here. Your heating controls, heat and air conditioning. Turn the air off. Wow. You can see you got your mid-vent controls, your mid and floor controls, your defogger and your floor, and then your total defogger. It's really nice. I'm not going to get into ride command. This window, of course, first class vent. My wife and I like it. When we're on the trail, we like to do the Ranger in this vent position, but it does open fully. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very nice machine. When you put it in reverse, of course, it's ride command. You have your reverse camera. You have your front camera. The cameras are dirty. Sorry about that. That's the stereo, which I use Bluetooth all the time. Instrumentation cluster. If it's like my ride command, you can change that all around. Navigation is outstanding. Phone, there's nothing paired. General, you get into the settings on the machine. Music. Looks like only Christmas music. Okay, let's get out of that. Sorry, guys. I think that's it. I'm not going to open the hood. Well, you know, I'm probably going to have to open the hood, right? But it's wow, I'd love to take it ripping through that field. It's okay. Polaris leads the industry. ATVs, side-by-sides, utility vehicles, they lead the industry. No doubt this is a cutting-edge machine. Not surprised it came from Polaris. It's just, they're that close to making these where they can drive on the street. My opinion, if they had gears, which I think they should in the near future, Can-Am's made a jump in their Maverick with gears. Honda's had it. Put gears in these machines, I think they'd be, you could drive it to work every day. They're really close. As far as the fit and finish, the exterior body's excellent. This is an off-road equipment. I mean, it's impressive, to say the least. Very impressive. My BMW X5 on top of this and take them both home. Beautiful machine, Marauders. Beautiful machine. Cup holders. Cup holders are in the back, low. Cup holders up front. A little tray here, change tray, junk tray I call them. The seat is very comfortable. Very comfortable. First class job. First class job. That's all I can say. I know, I don't even have to look. I know Polaris because of my Ranger. All LED lights on the exterior. Brake lights, front lights. I'm sure there's turn signal. There's street kits available for this. For those of you that can register these and drive them on the street. It's a first class machine. Usually armrests are not comfortable for me when I sit in a vehicle. You know, the armrests aren't at the right level. The outside, the door armrest is a little low. This center armrest is excellent. When I put my arm up here, it's awesome. Let's drop this. All the window controls are in the center console, including the rear. It's just, it's first class, guys. First class. That's all I can say. So we got to do this. turn these knobs here. I had to figure this out. I had to show you how to do it. Turn this knob here, pull the grill out, which another Polaris feature that not everyone does. You can then hose out your radiator, especially after your trail lighting. Pull these rubber boots, these rubber tensioners down. Then you're under the hood. Wow, is that clean? What is this? That's interesting. What is that? This is your bus bar to plug in accessories. Sure, that's your air filter for your interior windshield wiper fluid. But this isn't what a circuit that is. I have no idea what that is. Almost looks like a solar panel. Polaris does it again. When Polaris does this, Can-Am usually comes back fighting. Excellent LED lights. Marauders, this machine is available now at Pioneer Motorsports, www.pioneermotorsports.com in Chaffee, New York. 716-496-6000 is their phone number. Please ask for Kyle. Please comment on this video, the content, and about this adventurous machine. It's pretty amazing. Again, Polaris has set the mark high and invented a whole new category of adventures side-by-sides. Pretty cool stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and hope to see you on the trail.